Okay, so today we're going to be solving two-step equations. And a few of y'all actually might already know how to do these, but this is just a quick note on how to approach them. So they're called two-step for a reason. It takes 2 steps to solve them. So the first step is usually you find the number that is being added or subtracted. This number cannot have a variable, which means a letter. Example, 3 plus 2x equals 6, and the number you should be looking at is 3. So an example of negative 4 plus 2x equals 5, what number should you be looking at? You should be looking at negative 4. The second step, after the first step, you only have one more step to solve the problem. The next step is getting rid of the number that's being multiplied or divided. Example, 2x equals 10. The number you should be looking at 2 is 2. Example, x divided by 4 equals 16. What number should you be looking at? You should be looking at the number 4. All right, let's try some. So example 2 says Tony carried 5 identical baseball bats at a ball game inside a carrying case weighing 12 ounces. The combined weight of the bats and the case was 162 ounces. How much did each bat weigh? Graph the solution on the number line. So we have the equation 5w plus 12 equals 162. And what I like to do when I solve equations, I draw a line. So that way I have a left side and I have a right side. So the side I'm going to look at is the left. So when I look at the left, I have to, I'm going to look at the number 12 because that's being added. So I'm going to do the opposite, and I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. So this cancels out. My equal sign stays on the line. The 5w comes down because I canceled everything else out. And 162 minus 12 is 150. So then I have 5w equals 150. Well, that 5 is being multiplied to the w. So you're going to do the opposite, and you're going to divide it. So you're going to divide 5 to both sides. These 5's cancel out. The w comes down along with the equal sign. 150 divided by 5 is 30. So the answer is 30. Okay, now you try one. All right, so we have 2x plus 12 equals 6. We're going to subtract 12 from both sides. I'm going to draw my line. That cancels out. So the 2x comes down. I'm going to do 6 minus 12. Well, I'm taking away more than I actually have. And that's going to be a negative 6. The answer choices aren't right. Sorry, guys. So then we're going to divide by 2 to both sides. And you get x equals negative 3. Let me make sure this is correct. So you're going to do 2 times negative 3, just plug it in, plus 12. So that's negative 6 plus 12 is a positive 6. I have no clue why these answer choices are there. I don't remember what I was doing last year. So the answer should be a negative 3. My apologies. Okay, next one. 3x plus 5 equals 35. So you're going to do 3x plus 5 equals 35. So draw your line. So the first time you're going to look at is a 5. You're going to subtract it from both sides. Then you get 3x equals 30. Divide by 3. You get x equals 10. Again, the answer's not here. Weird. So x is 10. Okay, now we have one where the 5 is below the letter. I'm going to rewrite that so I can see it better. That's how I do my z's. That's a 5 plus 3 equals negative 35. Okay, so I still draw my line. And the first number I'm going to look at is a 3. Since it's being added, I'm going to subtract it from both sides. Negative 35 minus 3 is negative 38. Now I have z over 5. These, whenever you see a number below the letter, actually is my favorite because the last step means you're going to multiply. Okay, so I'm going to multiply 5 to both sides because I'm going to do the opposite. So you get z is equal to, you're going to do negative 38 times 5, which is negative 190. That's your answer. Okay. Now you try one. So you have k divided by 2 plus 9 equals 30. So draw your line. Subtract 9. Get k over 2 is 21. So since the 2 is being divided, you do the opposite and you multiply it. Come on. These cancel out, so k just comes down. 21 times 2 is 42. Oh, look at there. I do have an answer choice. All right. No, that's actually it. So those are just, today we're only doing the equations. Tomorrow we'll do inequalities. Okay? So this is your homework. If you need help, just rewatch the video or ask me. Thank you guys.